G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-Cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today, I will be live streaming one of my favorite games, Final Fantasy XIV. Now, that being said, I'm not as I said in the description, not going to be showing the a new character altogether, but rather I will be starting the game on New Game Plus. What does that mean? Well, it means I'll be able to start the story, or replay the main story, with all my equipment, and everything still will be saved. But I just will be getting the reward from it. Now I will be again doing the side stuff too, but I don't know if you guys want. So in the meantime, let me just start New Game Plus. I need to go down to the to do the sub menu here. Realm Reborned. It's gonna be quite long. Well, that's all the fun of it. Yeah, I don't think it shows the first part. Basically, me riding in the carriage, which kind of sucked. Although I think I can actually. Hold on a sec, I need to change some stuff. Alright, so I think I can show that first cutscene, just one moment. For those of you who haven't played the game, there is something called Never Ending Journey where you can replay previous cutscenes. Sorry, the Unending Journey. Right. Suspend that for a sec. Guess not. Well, this is going off poorly. Was really hoping to see those starting cutscenes, but guess not. Unless someone does know how to replay them, let me know. Yeah, so starting off, we would have just been doing around going introducing ourselves and all that. Now, when I did start playing the game, I started out as a gladiator, so pretty much a sword and shield using a tank role. That means I would have ended up here. Now, as much as I would love to hop on my mount, I'm not going to do that. Papa Sean. Ah, damn it. Sorry if I'm not reading those out loud, but it's just always too much dialogue, and it will just take me too long to actually read through. So I'm not going to be doing that. Alright. Continuing on. So what is this simple task you have for us? Alright. So we're pretty much just delivering some parcels to some of the workers around here. Truth be told, I wish there was a way you can actually lower your level down just to make it feel like you're starting all over again. But I guess I haven't thought of that yet when doing that. Yeah, he's definitely taking his job seriously. Done one over here. And that definitely is a stun looking face. the poor guy that's he's not really a fighter. If I'm going too fast for you guys, let me know. But you know, I think I might actually start reading the dialogue. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Also, sorry if my voice sounds a bit tired. I had a bit of a rough night. Couldn't really fall asleep because for some reason my knee started playing up with me last night. 12 saved me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. Yeah, well, hopefully this will cheer you up. Shut up, phone. A Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. Excuse me. So let's go and turn this back in. We will be getting into the more juicy stuff soon, guys. Don't worry. You returned, and with what death, fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how about our Salter Sworn centuries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. This is for your troubles, then. And stay a moment. There is more I would ask with you. Are you serious? Now, just to clarify, the first name of my character I put in it is Von Kassar. So, I'll just say Von for short. Von, I have just this moment, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. Okay. A young noble woman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings will be punishment enough. Eesh. That cannot happen. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Race to 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Vanillon is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman is named Lady Elia. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Sec. Hey, she wants to go south. South it is then. A lot of big creatures out here. But luckily, if you are starting the game new, if you see those blue signs there, that means they are passive and won't attack you unless you attack them. But of course, that being said, you have to be careful if you're trying to attack them. If you see any lines but connecting between them, then if you attack one, the others will come to attack too. Okay, so if you see or light around an NPC, that means you'll be entering in something called a solo instance, which means if you're in a party, they can't join. Oh, Sultan 3. You're about to enter a instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before entering the Call of Duty. Wish they added a hard mode in here. But yeah, since I'm already level 90 here, as you can see, my level will be sent down to level 8. Which is to stop before making things too easy.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
Okay, so I guess they really did make a lot of changes, because when I first played through this, there was no voice acting. At least I don't remember. Actually, I think there was. Honestly, I don't know.
Show yourself!
Already hardy. Oh.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
So, first battle. Let's get started. So I'll be only doing basic attacks here, but I can boost my fighting with fighting flight. And stranger. Let me know if the music is a bit too loud for you guys, so that you can't hear me. Oh dear. Well, those were easy to dispatch off. Yeah, nothing really exciting at the moment, but it does get better in the later fights. And since there's really no side quests, we'll be going through the main scenario a lot quicker. Oh jeez. How many more of them are there? That's that.
Whew. Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void scent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
Wow.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Gee. Ugh. Get away from me, please, Mr. B. Sorry, I just, last week I just had a couple of bad experiences with some wasps as they stung me, and God almighty did it hurt, and pain lasted for a while. Ugh. Rightio then. Getting back on track. Looks like we had a few more people show up. And welcome to the live stream. To our newcomer. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse. Why, her grace the Sultana would be beside herself in grief. And so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean, you and the people of Ruda. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. Yeah, I think that might be best, especially given that the creature we saw. cannot thank you enough, Von Kazar. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lily-Ra from voids and fiends. Sorry, I'm stuttering. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see him and think Red. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Von Kazar, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray that you show the same kindness to the people of Fenelon as you did us. Sorry if I can't pronounce that one right. I played this game for so many years and I still yet pronounce many of the names. Yeah. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to pay a debt of gratitude which I owe the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I purchased it from the royal plantations a prestigious plum pumpkin, a particularly proper piece of product. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and offer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prefer upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the Royal Plantations, and she will yield it to you. Okay then. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Okay, the Royal Plantation. If CC doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Oh, so you're delivered this delicate delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmet will be grateful for such a grand gift. Here is the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh product is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. I know the way to the coffer and corn. Sorry, you know the way to the coffer and corn, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Why am I always getting tongue-tied? Shut up, computer. I can only imagine the life is rough around the deserts here. I mean, with scarce greenery and all. Okay, just inside here. I think I remember when I first played it that it was up on the roof. Oh god, that was embarrassing for me. Drink for you, laddie? you won't get better animal spirits for your coin than at meat place. What's this? We see the door, eyes deep, and bring this to me. So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is the time I carried his drunk sodden ass back home. What else? An honest-to-God pumpkin from the rural plantations. Can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoffed down beastly amount of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It would be good to get some more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastard to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. But it is Blackbrush Station is sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster the numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra field in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Get going then. Looking for worse by chance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. These stone torches are stealth swords hired by Armanjar and Sons mineral concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I will not have to on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Right, so this part of the quest, we had to pretty much equip stuff. Pretty much just head, body, hands, leg, and feet armor that are level 5 or above. Lucky for me, I still got my good stuff on. So you're ready for an inspection? Good. Everything appears in order. You know that none is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. And anyway, capable adventurers like you are few and far between. And I would not have you throw your life away. I've had to bear too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Out of house and home. Let's get to it then, shall we? All wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Vesca's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a coalbite nest. Now the ore-loving bees have taken up residence in the tunnel we dug, so we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. In the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the coalbites hide. Use the silver ore clusters to lure the creatures out, then slay. Lure out the creatures, then slay them. Simple enough. Simple enough. about here. Just the cluster here. There we are. Entrance a bit easy. That's being over level for you. Alright, Warren, are you done with your ask? Oh, come on. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnels free of coal-mines, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions of two ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Magilla and Sons mineral concern, but of Ulda herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand. Way down in the hole. Ah. An old trustic adventurer. Shut up. What? It was the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it, may I? Rumor has it that there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Still Dark. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. Even as we speak, a young upstarting and a self-made merchant from Stowthrow, of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name, Weinstein, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with this. I can't say that. Of course, the fool urges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Uldar. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay the Sultan's ransom. One voice which invariably heard belongs to Lord Lorito. He has long lavished guild upon the feudal mergers, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express interest of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice to say, if Winston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. Ugh, God, I'm getting tongue-tied. Well, that eventually may be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to serve at his side. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhaps you should meet with Winston and volunteer for this expedition. Hey, I can't talk anymore. And I only just started streaming. from the joint side, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra corn volunteers, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are children outside, little ones from Stone Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and they're taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what we've overseen the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, unless entertain youngins. Do you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Of course I can do that. I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you don't have to carry me. Cookie? Well, if Winston really wants me to go home, then alright. But I don't want to next time. Cheeky little fucker. But Winston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Well, a ginger cookie? I better say something for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. Winston's kind to us. I like him. For me, I want to eat it, but then again, I don't, because then it'll be gone. Tell Winston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. I like playing with Winston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Winston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worry. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Must be rough. Must be rough. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone Throw is no place for children. Not that my child was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it. But no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better, yet now, after calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gate like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business, then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for, and pay them badly. The mining companies had profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris, they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it, our place within those walls. We found her. We found the vein, Winston. You must be coming to come and see. Already? Amazing. We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Okay then. All the way down here then. Oh, yeah, yeah. That doesn't look good. Oh, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a bloody ruined city? Goddamn idiot. What do you think was gonna happen? That you struck a risk and get cozy with the Order, while the masters of Order looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. Syndicate? Ah, finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted yet. It seems lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant me this humble stone of soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouted gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hell, does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? I'll just lie myself for the time being. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Impossible. Never has a golem been so tested, so sorely tested. Well, that was much easier than the first one. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Damn, seems I missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ulda herself could not rival the beauty. Stop it. What a flirt. I've heard of it. Heard it said that a blossom's beauty, can move a man to love and long. But I never really truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. Unbaked merchant. I heard they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it, bloody Aljar. Stirred them up. What stirred them up, do you reckon? Another raid. And I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If it truly means to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Where is the fort? So tell me, where is this marvel of a city? Where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? This rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold, a result of the uncommonly bad harvest to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of etheric flow must surely be linked to Dollar Moon's descent. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. We swore will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It is as if I could reach out and touch the ether. I'm defocused. No more gallivanting about like before. The Sirens are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree? Perhaps Papa Sean would know something about it. Be right back, guys. So, alright folks, looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest has already quit the scene. The General? Very well, I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances. But every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it's not. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Wallerito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. Sultanara's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you haven't come along, those bastards will surely have slaughtered us all. I will speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffer and Coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Weinstein and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Fancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Balian. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it is under more sumptuous circumstances. Farewell. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Alrighty then. At the conference... Conference. First game, wants and needs. God bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. God, I was an utter fool to trust those men. Lolorito owed the goddamned brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Uldar would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. A ruthless bastard. And one of them, that monstrosity, those were his own men. The beggar's thief, it's beggar's belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If you stay in Uldar any longer, I'm as good as dead. Sorry, if I stay in Uldar for any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, God, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, God damn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your pawn in it stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest, and we shall seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she will know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching. Yeah, I don't think the Lolorito could have had the way of patrolling that golem. But then again, stranger things have happened for less, so you never know. I remember when I first played this game, it was just so big and so confusing that I thought I'd get lost wherever I go. Alright, just up ahead. Settle down, Farquhar. You got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know throughout the ruins. Winston, on the other hand, is now a pirate, as about welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor beggar. Suffice to say, the boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolarito, chairman of the East Alliard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nanfang and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends that one, which is why he ended up killing his own men. Else, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not likely they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Uldar, Bankazar. It's true that there are some here who aren't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folk, just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people will call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you're doing a good thing, and for that, you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Potterpa, whenever you feel like staying. And when you get your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild levy or two. We have a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'll be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. You now have access to recommendations. This features display a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under duty in the main menu, and will be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simpler to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Taking what they're given. Look what the courier dragged in. Good to see you. I asked what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fella by the name of Dananan needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Uldar with the means to buy them. He asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Fatherland, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he will have some talk with the royal family that will interest you as well. And want to make good use of a choco porter for the journey to Horizon. If you're the guild for that sense, you'll find the chocobo stables across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimi Gun. He'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. So we want to be going this way then. Sorry, throat's getting a bit sore. So different area you're in altogether. We've got quite a bit of walk to go. And normally we'll be picking up a couple of side quests here, but since this is New Game Plus, won't be any at all. Excuse me. Don't really need to worry about that. Also, someone's trying to enjoy themselves. Here we are. Alcazar, I presume. Alright. What would be said to expect you? And so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and we trade we do. Every day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do, enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Mama D to send any soul looking for work. Both know there is plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you are ready to make yourself of some use. So deliver a message to the Copper Mines. It so happens that I've a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I plumped out a premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep customers waiting any longer, this could be irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his service, despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair. I've heard nothing since he parted for Copper Mine days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Drunken Stag, that's one heck of a name. Heck of a name. Still tripping over my own words. What do you want? Danden's product? You can send all the notices you like, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during the chaos. The product you heard Dan and Nin going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw narcissite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even, but then 12 damn kobolds came along. Not like any kobolds I've seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes on my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beast. Even now, they are only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the coal mines, would you bring me my goods? This guy must be playing the game for the first time. I decided to put their names on initials only, just for their privacy's sake. And finally, that's all of them. Sorry about that. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nausea chart? Can't even pronounce that word. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanashar ul Nasar, who once ruled as the Sultana. This shall save Denanan from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those kobolds made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midgets have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folk to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midgets, could be so troublesome that you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one, there have already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fulu Lupa know. He will reward you for your trouble, and may even offer you some more work. Okay, so, as you see the orange here, we'll be staying in that area to slay the creatures here. simple work, but then again, this is what we have to do if we're starting the game, starting the main story all over again, because this was pretty much what we were doing. Sorry again for the yawning, but again, I was been having a rough night. Greetings and salutation, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of the sun midges? You have my sincere thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying the horizon long? If so, there is much and more you can do to help here. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I will have you ascertain the whereabouts of a business I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leorfic is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thalion, or the Blanche Blades that patrolled that road between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen so. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is particularly on its doorstep. I suggest that you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thalion. With luck, you'll find it quickly. Alright, so we need to go back to the other area. Now for this, I will be using a teleport. It will cost me a bit of guild. And being that I'm getting no rewards for doing this, it's gonna be a bit of a hassle. But, debs the breaks. Okay, so down here somewhere, we're gonna look. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Sorry, and it appears that I had my microphone turned off. Fufu Lupa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brush Blades don't give a quantum arse about the settlement. No one in Uldar does. All here have been forsaken adventure. The refugees, the protectors, and you will be too, if you've seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now for your own good, leave. Jesus, that's rough. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers. A lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws have taken up residence in the Tribunal Mars on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself I'm not saying that. The syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are no more than a pack of jackals that prey on people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face, and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Do that? Oh, jeez. I'll be it then. Alright. Should be easy to take out. All too bloody easy. Ugh. So it is done. Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Udo is more prosperous perish than ever, some say. That may be true for the syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a moment's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. As you may have noticed, I am in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So, in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and get this dagger to Fufulupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Oh, jeez. I just started and I'm already tired out. Ah, Bankazar. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter to me. For me, sorry. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain on the brass blades of the rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I'm to have it? There must be some mistake. You couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Following footfalls. The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance once more. Battle mergers from the Osuri are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Balewind only sent a handful of brass blades, despite his assurance to the contrary. Such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Todoruna. Ah, jeez. I forgot I was going to do that until I've unlocked it in the actual main story. I know it sounds silly, but this is how I want to play. The leading adventurer come to help. I heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Andy Road, we got this under control. And besides, this operation has got nothing to do with Fufulupa. Boy's got a stick up his ass the size of a saboteur. No wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Hey adventurer, mind running a message to President Code for us? Captain Baldwin is planning some festivities for the marchers, you see? And he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. But the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Ray that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. So it's just pretty much down this way. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course. We will do our best, sir. Unfortunately, We've had poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. All boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, sir, the captain will have his fish, I swear. Don't look at bold wind. There's a bit of a... yeah. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Widow Masters were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they have come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashashite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet their co-conspirators soon at the footfalls. What did you say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings? The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping. I came to Crescent Code merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I uncovered a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait, you mustn't... Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. It's always those in a position of power, isn't it? Captain Baldwin, sir, I discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you are one of Cupidor's men. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin? Are you working with these men? It can't be. It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Lulupa. I don't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. They get their Nashashite, I get my guild, and none will be the wiser. Sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lolorito finds out? You goddamn fool. Don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. No, this can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades? Who put the serve and protect? We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quinton First Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead, and your plans are undone. You have no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leoric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? The fishermen in Crescent Cove knew of your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quillen's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lorito's surprise when he learns a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance his personal agenda. Knows? 7 hells, but I'm a captain. What it? I was once a captain too, remember? We both know what happened to me. You fought well, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leoric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lorito. Lord Lorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Ha! Merely excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods. Some who probably sold their own mothers to slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufu Lupa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose need a leader of honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Thank you for your help. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when you next return. I don't know about you guys, but I might have to end the stream soon because my throat is just killing me. Welcome back. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you were to grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed the sealed letter addressed to a man named Orinet, but he is one of the Sultan's swans at least. I cannot think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We know the former captain was consulting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be Orinet was too? This letter may as well serve as evidence of their collusion, so and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information. Till now, I have chosen you. Pray, pray bear the letter to Mistress Monody of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of this discovery. Not only is not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's swarm. She will know how to best proceed. Very well then. A lot of people here. Whew. There's a lot of newcomers here. Oh, that was just people playing new character, playing another character. Ah, it's been too long. Dananan tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done. You've done for the people of Uldar. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow men. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. Hmm? What is it? It looks like you got something to say. So that's what this is all about. Fufu thinking Owen might be in league with Baldwin. That this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he didn't worry. Owen's as loyal a Sultan Swan as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what it says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Can I count on your discretion? If so, then listen closely. The outside world believes Uldar to be a sultanate ruled by Sultana Namano Ur Namo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana's still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan's Swan, who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the bastard who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves have a letter for Owen of all people, at this of all times. You need to take this letter to the man himself. Tell him Momodi sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend lended him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Alrighty then. Hey, Alchemist Guild. I'm gonna be taking one of these smaller crystals here to teleport to that part of the city. We'll be doing that sooner. Shut up, son. The heart of the swarm lies beyond here. Lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter. Very well. Let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see. You have, but you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. This thief shames the Sultan Swarm, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any sign, any whisper as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery until you arrived, bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I feel I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Wu legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet with these men alone, as they stipulate, I dare not bring any host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. The unholy air. Yeah, black brush. I think I should have bought some cough wallets to help with the throat. My throat when I'm doing streams like this. Again, sorry for the birds in the background. Bastards just don't know when to be quiet. I come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Aye, you'll have your precious crown, once we've been duly compensated. You think me a fool? What assurance I have that you'll honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us as we speak, ready to feather me and my men at the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait, here's your payment as promised. This the real thing. A thousand thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. We have the power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's third. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? But you must feel terrible, knowing that you brought us the doom of Sildon. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. There are too many. Run while you can. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultanate, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Sultan Swarm, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan Swarm? No matter. Kill them all. More coming in, don't we? Oh, Master Papa-san. But why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vault, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General, he ordered you to look after me? Papa-san, more of them to the north. After the Sultan sworn, they have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak back in the city. Source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss. My thrall to command, that I may smite my enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Ugh. That the wisdom of the Paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, this is indeed a disturbing revelation. We have long suspected that the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Ascians, to give them their true name. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate need any more enemies. Have we Charlians crossed paths with the Ascians before? Well, we certainly. Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland? Ah, yes, that's right. You all wanted the gifted. You know, this marks the first time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad that I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next. I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene with your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time. Hello? Let's head back to Ulan then, shall we? Be right back, guys. Sorry people, but basically, life was calling me. Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so? I was once a Sultan Swan, you know? So it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lay it down. Whenever Her Grace adventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when the news of the crown's theft reached her ears. By thanks to your valiant efforts, she is returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Swan.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, once whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Raubon?
Your Grace.
See to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt. I am Raubon al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these tides. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
Of course.
An honor.
Huzzah! Indeed.
Come, hero.
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
I completely forgot about this bit, truth be told. I would like to speak with you regarding the Sultana's invitation. Might 12 for an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unpreceded. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You'll be dining with some of the most influential people in Uldar. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority on them. Fret not, however. Mistress Monamdi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray, return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. All you need know. Okay then. Adventurers Guild. Thank you. Hello again, Momodi. Welcome back, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'll be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient customs, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made specially for the occasion. They are meant to symbolize... Actually, forget that part. This was meant to be the short version. Being a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The soldiers sworn won't let you near the hole without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmith's Guild. Mistress Sarah Didpity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you got them, bring them back here, and we will continue. Okay then. Oh, some of these names are a bit hard to pronounce. But then again, I suppose Marnie's an easy eater for some people. Greetings. Is there something I can help you with? Ah, Balthazar. Your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself. I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Monomi didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute these earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Monomi. So, you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Part of the inconvenience, but the Sultan Sworn take her grace's safety very seriously. I can only imagine. Picked up your earrings yet? I'm right here. Let's just see. Let me just. Well, now look at the. Now it looks like the guildmaster outdid herself with this part. You best take good care of these earrings. If they fell into the wrong hands, goddess only know what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, because you're about to hobnob with Uldar's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. This is it. Your big debut in Uldanian high society. The banquet is being held in the fragrance chamber. Head over to the royal prominence and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on the earrings first, or he'll send you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine. I think I still have those. I think I'm gonna have to pick them up. So, one moment please, guys. Available new game plus. I'm gonna suspend this real quick. Not even sure which one they will be in. Over here. Here they are. Sorry, since I had to put them away because they were taking up quite a lot of space. Where were we? Alrighty. banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultanate is due to begin shortly. Allowance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. We are honored to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside.
All hail the Sultana!
Your Grace.
Reborned? Royal House of All, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets. Nor can Her Grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar, but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Guardian Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us.
We're back again, guys. Sorry again for the delay.
But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, Their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Red moon descended.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, bloody hells!
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat, and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat way, Kiskat Toga Hats Wadadorns. Sis Nigem, Fisdun the only Lamrai Satai Dorn.
Reveling in the chaos. How are you feeling? They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the Hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Oh, before I forget, the general left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come to see him at the Hall of Flames. Well, he wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Go and see him then. I'll probably be ending the live stream soon, guys, so let's get this quest finished and we'll call it call it a stream there. I've been waiting for you. I trust you are fully recovered? Good, because there is work to be done. Work that I would have you do. Okay. I think that's going to be it for today's live stream. I know we got a few people glancing over and staying, which I'm grateful for. Was hoping for a few more, but I suppose I'll get some more awareness as I get more and more into the story again, because one, telling people that they're live on camera in a dungeon will draw their attention. Okay, so that'll do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this stream, I'll try posting every Sunday or every second Sunday, but we'll see. If you did enjoy, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. Now, I'm gonna get going. Duty calls, and by then, I got an old man to take care of. He's not doing too well. Thank you all again. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you all have a fantastic time. Take care. Drive safely. Bye-bye.